Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mills. Today I wanted to make a video about my favorite restaurants in Santiago de los Caballeros in DR. I get a lot of messages, mostly on Instagram, of people asking like, what are my favorite restaurants or what are some good restaurants to go to while they're on vacation or if they're moving there. So I just thought it would be a good idea to kind of give my whole list to you guys so you can write it down. If you like this video or any of my other videos, if you can take a second to hit subscribe or share it with a friend, that would be amazing. Thank you. So I feel like Chris and I went out to eat a good amount when we were living in Santiago, but disclaimer, we're not very bougie at all. Well, he's a little bit bougie, but like in terms of food, like we don't really eat out at fancy places. So if that's like your type, then I'll mention a few that you might like to go to, but my favorite restaurants were more like low to middle, like in terms of cost. So one of my favorite restaurants is Squeezed. It's in Villa Olga in Santiago, and they just have amazing smoothies, and they also have really good food too. So I would go there all the time and get smoothies, get food. I really liked the salads there, and then they have like a mango chicken, which is really good too. I mostly eat gluten-free, so like they have a lot of good sandwiches and wraps and stuff. I just didn't really get those. But I like that their smoothies, you can get them like all real fruit, because a lot of places here and in DR will just add like a lot of the fake fruit or like fruit that has a lot of sugar added in the syrup. So I really like that Squeezed is like natural. Also to note is they have really good Wi-Fi there usually, so I would often work there. So if you work remotely or if you want Wi-Fi, that's a good place. Another one of my favorite restaurants, I'm pretty sad I figured this one out towards the end of my stay. Actually, one of my subscribers told me, she messaged me on Instagram and suggested it, and I did make a video like fully dedicated to it. It's called Naturaliste. It's like 2 words, Naturaliste. It's amazing. It's owned by a couple from Taiwan, and their food is so bomb. Like they have hot teas, iced teas, so many different, they have like the boba, which they sell out of all the time, so I never got them. They have amazing food. I recommend La Plancha Caliente, but you can't really go wrong with anything that you get. They have really good like soups too, so that should definitely be on your list. Naturaliste, it is so good. You have to go. Another really good restaurant that I like, this one is a little bit pricier. It's called KGB Kitchen. That is right near Plaza Internacional, and actually it's right in Belletera, like the mall that doesn't really have that many stores in it. It's amazing. They have really good sandwiches and really good salads and really good pasta. But the salads are my favorite, and you can kind of go in at lunch and just go to the salad bar and get it to go. And then they have really good zanahoria juice too, which is carrot juice. That's a really nice place to go if you have like someone visiting you, or if you want to just like sit down and have kind of like a nicer meal. You can sit outside, kind of watch the street. It's really cool. It's a little bit nicer than the other ones, I would say. Right across the street from KGB Kitchen, another one that kind of got there pretty recently, it's Foodtropolis. So it's a whole field with food trucks, and they built it up pretty nicely. It has like so many tables, a concrete path, it has a playground for kids, it has like a little bar part, bathrooms, and there's some really good food truck like stalls there. The Italian one is amazing. They also have Barbecue Express, which is so good, and that's also a restaurant I would recommend. It's like the restaurant is probably 5-10 minutes from Foodtropolis, Barbecue Express, and if you want meats, it's probably the best place to go, and they have really good sides too. It's another one. But Foodtropolis, the food truck neighborhood, is a really good place to go if you want to sit outside, hang out with a group of friends, and like have a bunch of different options in the same place. They have dessert. It's fun. It's really fun to go to with a big group of people. Another restaurant that I recommend is called Chef Pepper. This is in Los Jardines, and it is really good. It's pretty comparable to like an American maybe fast food-ish type place. I'm trying to think what I can compare it to. Maybe like Chili's or something like that. They don't have as big of a menu, but their spicy chicken sandwich is amazing. So I recommend them, and they have pretty good delivery too. So that was one that we would order sometimes, and it was always good. Another place that I loved that we didn't go to too many times, but I really liked it, and I did a live video from there. It's called Ristorante. It's really good. They have amazing pizzas, and they're cheap too. I remember seeing the price of the pizza and I was like, how is this so cheap? I'll link the other video I did when we were actually there, so you can see like the pizzas and what we got. I think we got bruschetta too, which was really good there. But I mentioned the price there because I was like dying over how cheap it was. And I think it's only like 50 pesos to deliver. I can't believe it's taken me this long to get to name this one, but Square One is a must. This is just a great one because it's 24/7, and not a lot of restaurants in DR are open 24/7, not in Santiago at least. So that was one that Chris and I and like our friends and stuff, we would go to a lot. Something that I like is that they have the biggest menu ever. Like anything you want, they have. They have breakfast, they have lunch, they have dinner, Mexican, Italian, pizza. They have like wraps, sandwiches, salads, soups, literally anything. And the food's pretty good. So the only thing is like the food's like pre-prepared, I think, because it comes out literally so quickly. Like you don't wait long for your food at all. But it's still good, if that makes sense. Like, so it might not be made like fresh, but it's not old. You know what I mean? Like it just tastes good, but you can tell that it was like pre-prepped. But like I said, that doesn't really bother me. And it's also huge. So you can eat inside, or they have like a back patio part, which is fun. And sometimes they have like concerts back there. So it's really good, and it's super popular. Like everyone goes to Square One. And it's pretty cheap too. So it was good. I like it. Along with Square One, I also recommend Scory Cafe. This is right near IKEA, and it is by the same owners as Square One. So the food's still really good. I think I like their salads better at Scory than Square One. It's smaller. They do have like an outdoor part in the back to sit in, which is really cute. Like it's decorated nicely. So that's a good one. And since we're like on the theme, the owners of Square One also own a cafe on the campus of Pucamaima. That's the university, and it's right next to the gym on campus. It's like the nicest gym in Santiago. It's like a club basically. So that cafe is really good too. You don't have to be a member of the gym to go there. And you don't need to like be a student either to get onto the campus. That one has seating inside and outside, really, really good salads, great smoothies. And they also have really good like boneless wings and little things like that. So we would go there whenever we like were kind of on the campus. You guys are gonna make fun of me for this one, but I promise like McDonald's is better in the GR. Like it is. Someone in the comments stand up for me, like back me up. It is, right? I mean, I don't know what it is, but McDonald's is better there, I promise. They have a little bit of a different menu, but most of like the basics you can still get. I'm pretty sure they have like an option of white rice on the side because it's GR. Thing to note is like McDonald's is nice in the GR. People go on dates there and stuff. It's nice. It's pretty expensive. Honestly, it pretty much costs the same as like going to McDonald's here in the States. So when you think about like difference in salaries, that's like a pretty nice expensive meal. A lot of people, it's like a treat. So I don't know, I don't eat McDonald's here, but I'm not gonna lie, we got it sometimes in DR and it was really good, honestly. Another restaurant that I really like, it's called Victoria's. It's not really a restaurant, it's more like a bar-ish. You sit outside and you are like in downtown right near the church, and it's like the center square. I don't know how to say it. They have like the string lights. It's super fun to go with a big group of friends or small, whatever, and just talk and hang out. Actually, they do have food. They have full meals, but I've never gotten like an entree there. They don't have a huge menu. It's just a few dishes, but they do have good appetizers. Like they have really, really good quipes, really good. They have empanadas, they have little kind of like finger food. So if you're drinking or chilling there, you can get food too. So that's a really good one. Another really popular place for something quick is Moo. It's a food truck right near Squeeze. It's in Via Olga, right near the park. And it's right like across from the park. And you order your food up at the truck and then they bring it to the tables outside. There's no like inside. And the meat is really, really good. And then they have a bunch of sides, really good. Another one that's a little bit pricier is Ollie's Room. And that's right next to Squeezed, again, right in Via Olga. And that's good for drinks. They have really good food too. It's just a little bit more expensive than some of the others I mentioned. But it's nothing like Saga, which is on the same street. Saga is so expensive, guys. Like if you want something really, really high class, I would say Saga is like the best place to go. I've never been there because I'm not spending that much money on food, but I have a friend who goes there like all the time and he loves it. Fun restaurant if you're going to the monument. So maybe you're like on vacation, you're checking out the monument and you want food. Puerta del Sol is right across from the monument. They have a really big menu. They have pretty much everything you want. And it's kind of like Ollie's Room. It's like a little bit more expensive too, just because it's in such like a kind of like popular touristy area. So you can sit outside and just be right in front of the monument, which I like. El Rinconcito is a good restaurant for burgers. They have really good burgers and fries and stuff. It's pretty much just like a counter and you sit outside. And if you like Italian food, I know I already mentioned Ristorante, but La Locanda is really good too. They have pizzas, pasta, like all Italian food. It has really good reviews. Again, like just a little bit more expensive, but it is really good. And my last one is La Campagna. It has really good food. It's more expensive, but it's really good. Great for like a brunch. And what I like more is they have a bakery next door attached, and it has amazing croissants, chocolate croissants, like pastries, monkey bread, all that good stuff, really good coffees. And that's a tiny little place, so it's really cute if you just want to like meet with a friend or hang out. They don't have Wi-Fi, so you can't work there, but it is really cute. Yeah, so that's my list. I don't want to list every restaurant in Santiago, but there's a bunch of good ones. If you have any suggestions of ones that I missed that you think should definitely be on someone's list if they're moving there or going to visit on vacation, definitely comment below. I know that I haven't eaten at all of them by far, so I would love to hear some of your favorites. If you liked this video, please subscribe, comment below, give a thumbs up if you can, and maybe share with a friend if you know that they're going to be in the Santiago area and maybe looking for something to go do. Thank you so much for watching as always, and new video coming this week. I have another haul video coming up, just waiting on the things to get here. See you guys soon.